TV soap news and spoilers say that in the labyrinthine narrative of Beyond the Gates, a film renowned for its serpentine plot twists and shadowy revelations, few mysteries captivate the audience as profoundly as the enigmatic connection between June and Peaches. This cinematic masterpiece, set against the backdrop of a dystopian world teetering on the edge of collapse, weaves a tapestry of suspense, emotion, and intrigue. As the story unfolds, the question lingers like a specter: are June and Peaches bound by blood, perhaps as mother and daughter, or is their connection something far more intricate, a puzzle yet to be solved? With every frame, the film tantalizes us with hints, leaving us to ponder whether their story will resolve in a blaze of clarity or remain shrouded in ambiguity. Let us embark on a journey through the world of Beyond the Gates, exploring the tantalizing possibility of a familial tie between June and Peaches, and whether their saga truly belongs to this haunting cinematic universe. A world beyond the gates. To understand the potential bond between June and Peaches, we must first immerse ourselves in the world of Beyond the Gates. The film unfolds in a fractured society, where towering gates separate the privileged elite from the desolate underclass. These gates, both literal and metaphorical, symbolize division, secrecy, and the barriers that keep truths buried. The city beyond the gates is a place of stark contrasts. Gleaming skyscrapers loom over crumbling slums, and whispers of rebellion echo through the streets. It is a world where trust is a luxury, and every character harbors secrets that could unravel the fragile fabric of their existence. The film's narrative thrives on its unpredictability. Directed by the visionary auteur Alara Voss, Beyond the Gates is celebrated for its labyrinthine storytelling, where no plot point is as it seems. Each revelation is a carefully placed domino, setting off a chain reaction that keeps audiences on the edge of their seats. Against this backdrop, the characters of June and Peaches emerge as two of the most compelling figures, their lives intertwined in ways that are both subtle and profound. June, the stoic survivor. June, portrayed with raw intensity by veteran actress Mara Cade, is a woman forged in the crucible of hardship. Her weathered face tells a story of loss and resilience, her piercing blue eyes reflecting a soul that has seen too much yet refuses to break. June is a scavenger, navigating the perilous outskirts of the city to collect scraps of technology and supplies for the underground resistance. Her life is one of constant danger, where a single misstep could mean capture or death at the hands of the ruthless enforcers who patrol the gates. Yet, beneath her hardened exterior lies a flicker of vulnerability. June carries a locket, a relic of a lifelong past, which she clutches in moments of solitude. The locket's contents are never revealed, but its significance is palpable. Is it a memento of a child lost to the chaos of the city? Could it hold the key to her connection with Peaches? The film offers no easy answers, instead allowing June's stoic silence to speak volumes. Her every action, from the way she navigates the treacherous alleys to the fleeting glances she casts at Peaches, suggests a deeper story waiting to be uncovered. Peaches, the enigmatic prodigy. In stark contrast to June's rugged pragmatism, Peaches, played by the luminous newcomer Zara Lynn, is a beacon of youthful defiance. With her cascade of auburn hair and a mischievous glint in her eyes, Peaches is a hacker extraordinaire, a digital sorceress who bends the city's surveillance systems to her will. Operating from a hidden lair filled with flickering screens and tangled wires, she is the Resistance's secret weapon, capable of infiltrating the most secure networks with a few deft keystrokes. Peaches' vibrant energy masks a deeper complexity. Her past is a blank slate, her origins obscured by the chaos of the city. She speaks little of her life before joining the Resistance, and when pressed, her answers are evasive, delivered with a sly smile that deflects further inquiry. Yet, there are moments when her bravado falters, brief, unguarded glimpses of longing as she watches June from afar. These moments hint at a connection that transcends their shared mission, a bond that feels almost primal in its intensity. The physical resemblance, a clue or a coincidence? One of the most striking elements fueling speculation about June and Peaches is their uncanny physical resemblance. Both women share the same high cheekbones, the same smattering of freckles across their noses, and a certain tilt of the head when lost in thought. These similarities are subtle but undeniable, noticed by both the audience and the other characters in the film. In one poignant scene, a fellow resistance member, Marcus, squints at Peaches and remarks, "You know, you've got June's eyes. Same fire, same pain." The comment hangs in the air, unanswered, as Peaches turns away, her expression unreadable. This resemblance is no mere coincidence in a film as meticulously crafted as Beyond the Gates. Hilaire Voss is known for her attention to detail, embedding visual cues that reward attentive viewers. The shared features between June and Peaches serve as a tantalizing breadcrumb, leading us to question whether they are mother and daughter, sisters, or perhaps even strangers bound by a twist of fate. The film's refusal to confirm or deny this connection only heightens the drama, inviting us to piece together the puzzle ourselves. A narrative of twists and turns. Beyond the Gates is a film that thrives on its unpredictability, and the potential relationship between June and Peaches is one of its most compelling mysteries. The narrative is a kaleidoscope of revelations, each twist reshaping our understanding of the characters and their world. Early in the film, we learn that June was once part of the elite, living within the safety of the Gates before a catastrophic event forced her into exile. The details of this event are shrouded in mystery, but flashbacks hint at a personal tragedy, a child taken from her, perhaps, or a family torn apart. Peaches, meanwhile, seems to have emerged from the city's underbelly, her skills as a hacker suggesting a life spent evading authority. Yet, there are inconsistencies in her story that raise questions. In one scene, she displays an uncanny knowledge of the elite's inner workings, hinting at a past she refuses to acknowledge. Could she have once lived behind the gates, like June? Is her presence in the resistance a deliberate act of rebellion against a family she left behind? The film's structure amplifies these questions, using non-linear storytelling to keep us guessing. Flashbacks, dreams, and cryptic conversations weave a tapestry of doubt, making it impossible to discern truth from deception. In one particularly haunting sequence, June dreams of a young girl running through a field, her laughter echoing as the scene dissolves into flames. The girl's face is obscured, but her auburn hair mirrors Peach's own. Is this a memory or a manifestation of June's unspoken hopes? The ambiguity is maddening, yet it is precisely this uncertainty that makes the film so gripping. The emotional core of their connection. Beyond the physical resemblance and narrative clues, the heart of June and Peach's story lies in their emotional interplay. Their interactions are charged with an unspoken tension, a push-and-pull dynamic that suggests a deeper bond. June is fiercely protective of Peaches, often placing herself in danger to shield the younger woman from harm. Yet, she maintains a distance, as if afraid to acknowledge the connection between them. Peaches, for her part, oscillates between defiance and a quiet yearning for June's approval, her bravado masking a need for connection. In one of the film's most powerful scenes, June and Peaches find themselves trapped in a collapsing warehouse, pursued by enforcers. As the walls crumble around them, June pulls Peaches into a tight embrace, shielding her from falling debris. For a moment, the world fades away, and their eyes lock in a silent exchange of fear, trust, and something deeper, something that feels like love. The scene ends abruptly, with no words spoken, but the weight of their connection lingers, leaving audiences breathless. This emotional resonance is what sets Beyond the Gates apart from lesser thrillers. The film is not content to rely on plot twists alone, it delves into the human cost of its dystopian world, exploring themes of loss, redemption, and the search for family. Whether June and Peaches are mother and daughter or simply two souls bound by circumstance, their relationship is the emotional anchor of the film, grounding its high-stakes narrative in something profoundly human. The role of Beyond the Gates in shaping their story. The question of whether June and Peach's story truly takes place in Beyond the Gates is more than a matter of setting, it is a question of narrative destiny. The film's world is one where truth is a scarce commodity, and every character's story is shaped by the gates that divide them. If June and Peaches are indeed mother and daughter, their separation may be a direct consequence of the city's brutal hierarchy. Perhaps June was forced to abandon Peaches to protect her from the elite's wrath, Or perhaps Peaches was taken from her, a casualty of the city's relentless cruelty. Alternatively, their connection may be a fabrication, a red herring designed to keep us guessing. Beyond the Gates is notorious for its misdirection, and it would not be surprising if the film's creators were toying with our expectations. Yet, even if their bond is not familial, it is undeniably significant. They are two sides of the same coin, each representing a different facet of resistance: June's physical endurance and Peach's technological prowess. Together, they embody the hope of a world beyond the Gates, a world where divisions can be overcome. Waiting for the truth. As Beyond the Gates progresses, the mystery of June and Peaches deepens, each scene adding new layers to their story. The film's pacing is deliberate, allowing the tension to build gradually, like a storm gathering on the horizon. With every glance, every unspoken word, the possibility of a mother-daughter connection grows more tantalizing. Yet, the film refuses to provide easy answers, challenging us to embrace the uncertainty. Will the truth about June and Peaches be revealed in a dramatic climax, or will it remain one of the film's many enigmas? Only time will tell. For now, we are left to speculate, to dissect every clue and savor every moment of their shared journey. Beyond the Gates is a film that demands active engagement, inviting us to question, to feel, and to hope. Conclusion: a story unfinished. In the end, the connection between June and Peaches is more than a plot point, it is the soul of Beyond the Gates. Whether they are mother and daughter, allies, or something else entirely, their relationship encapsulates the film's themes of resilience, sacrifice, and the search for meaning in a fractured world. As we await the next twist in their story, we are reminded that Beyond the Gates is not just a film, it is an experience, one that challenges us to look beyond the surface and seek the truth hidden within. The Gates may separate the city, but they cannot sever the bonds that tie us together. In June and Peaches, we see the power of connection, the strength of hope, and the enduring mystery of family. Their story is far from over, and as the credits roll, we are left with a single, burning question: what lies beyond the Gates for June and Peaches? Only the next chapter will tell.